guys, and welcome back to my channel and today's video. Today I'm actually going to do my second used and abused makeup tag, and this was started by Nicole Renee Cutler, and I will leave her channel and video in my description box. But before we get into the video, I would really love it if you would subscribe to my channel, and I put out new videos almost every single day, so please subscribe. But now let's get into the video. I uploaded this video last week and I deleted it. Why? Well, because something was wrong with it. The audio didn't really function with the video, so the audio actually came after, and I don't know, there was something wrong because I watched it on computer and it worked, but when I tried to watch it on my phone, it didn't work. I tried it on my boyfriend's phone and it didn't work, so I put it down and then republished it, but the same thing happened. Some of you guys actually told me that it's not working, so I thought that, you know what, I'm just gonna take it down, and I updated you and told you guys on Instagram, so if you don't follow me there, please do. But it was just a mess, so I couldn't do it. But I have the same products, and I'm going to talk about the same products that I did in that video. And I have, as I said, done a part 1 to this video, so if you want to watch that, I will leave a link to it up here in my corner. But now let's get into the first product. Oh, by the way, if you don't know what tag this is a tag where I'm talking about makeup that you can see that I have used and loved. I have abused this product, so you can see that it's definitely used. I'm not gonna pull out a product and tell you guys like, can you see how used this is? No, you can't. So the first product is this product from Ofra, and this is their highlight in the shade Rodeo Drive. Can you see that I have hit major pan on this? Well, I think you can. I love this highlight. I think that this is so beautiful and so flattering. I actually thought when I ordered it that it would be too dark, but can you see how golden and how beautiful this is? I thought that this would be too dark, but I can actually put it on my skin right now and it would look so beautiful. It might leave a little bit of a cast when I am this pale, but still I can work with it. It's fine. I don't care, and their formula is just amazing. I think that the only highlight that Ofra has put out that I have that doesn't have the same formula is the Beverly Hills one. That one is a little bit more powdery and gritty, and not gritty, I wouldn't say gritty, but enough said about the Beverly Hills one. We're talking about this one, and this is definitely one of my favorites. I did mention this in my best of makeup 2017. I think that I also mentioned the Everglow highlight that they did with NikkieTutorials. I think you can see that this shade right here is not used. This one I have touched. I don't abuse this because it is too dark for me. Sometimes I mix these two together. If you were to purchase this separately, it's called Glazed Donut. This is the one that I'm talking about that I have abused. You can see that I have hit pan on it. I'm gonna swatch it right next to Rodeo Drive, and as you can see, it's much more paler. It's not a white, it's not a pure white, but it has some beige in it, which makes it go on so beautifully on pale skin. I have a highlight from Becca, which is in the shade Pearl, and that is a pure white, and I don't really like that, but I do love this one because it is, as I said, that beachy, I was to say beachy, but beige undertone, so I really do enjoy both of these. I think that her formula is amazing, and I do think that they are worth the price. The third product I have to show you guys is my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I love this one. You can see that I have used this one. These powders are completely empty. I love these, and then I have hit major pan on this contour shade. I think that this bronzer is nice, but I don't tend to use it for some reason. I use my other bronzers, and so this corner is quite unnecessary for me, and that is why I wouldn't purchase this again. But now I know that you can purchase these separately. This is the old packaging from Kat Von D, so I can't really pop these shades out, but in the new one you can. But I'm not going to purchase the new one, but I would want to purchase these two shades individually and put them in a C palette of some sort. I would really like that because these powders are the best under eye powders that I have ever tried. And speaking of under eye primers, or powders I mean, I have this Nyx HD finishing powder, which is in the shade Banana, and you can see that I have also hit major pan on this one. I really enjoyed this one to set under my eyes. It really just brightens everything, and you can see that this is not that yellow. It has a yellow undertone to, or it is a yellow powder, but it's not as yellow as some powders are. If I use a very yellow powder, I will look sick, and you will definitely see that I am yellow. Now you can't see that I'm yellow under my eyes, which I really enjoy, and I think that this is the perfect powder for that, and it's much more affordable than the Kat Von D one, so that is why I actually already purchased a new one of this. It's on its way home to me. I haven't really received it yet, but this is a product that I would repurchase and repurchase and repurchase. I do think that I go through this powder quite quick because it has a lot of kick up, but still it's super affordable, and especially if you can get it on sale when they have like 20% of NYX or something, then you should definitely go and purchase it. I purchased the second one that I purchased that I have on its way home to me. I purchased it with like 20 or 25%, which is almost a steal. Next product is this Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow, and I can honestly say that I don't know how many of these I have purchased. I remember that the first one I purchased I used, but it was way too dark for me, so I actually gave it away. I gave it to my mom, and then I have purchased maybe 3 or 4 other ones. I'm sorry, but I'm not sure. This is the one that you can definitely see that I have abused and used as hell. I just scraped everything to the metal. I use this every single day. I am one of those persons that I don't know how to use a pen because I don't have a lot of brows, and if I use a pen, you can see the shape and my hair is not, you know, it just looks weird. But with this one and the Anastasia Beverly Hills 15 brow brush, I don't know how I would do my brows without them. I have tried and they don't look good, so I go back to this pomade every single time. So now I'm like, I'm not even gonna try and use another pomade because this is the perfect product for me. And I know that a lot of people think that the pomades are very expensive, and they are expensive when you are purchasing them in a wrap. It has a high price tag on it, but this product actually lasts me a year or more, and I use them like every single day. So I definitely think that it's worth it because it's a product that pays off. I know that some people says that they use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz or other brow pens and they go through them in a month or two, and this is a product that I go through in a year, so I definitely think that it's worth it. A blush I'm gonna talk about today is the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Bella Belini. If you are a makeup addict, you know that it takes a lot of time to like pan a blush, and I wouldn't say that I have panned it, but soon. When you buy it, the form is like this, but now you can see that it's all flat. I don't have that much product of this left, and I will pan it soon. This is product that I did not expect to love as much as I have been doing. It has this perfect shade of like it's in the middle of a peach and a pink shade, and then it has some gold reflex to it, which makes it go so beautifully together with a highlight. When I want to use this, I always go in with my bronzer, then with my highlight, and then with my blush. It just makes the highlight transforms, and it makes everything blend in together instead of you having this streak on your face, which just a highlight. Now I'm actually wearing this today, and I think that it blends out so beautifully and it makes everything look so healthy. I love this one. I really need to purchase a new one. Now I'm gonna talk about a concealer, and this is the Colourpop No Filter Concealer in the shade Fair 5. I actually have a backup of this, so I don't know why I have tried to like scrape everything out of this product because I have a backup. But I think that this product is so incredible. This is not, because I actually put this in my empties pile, but since I recorded that used and abused first one, I've actually used everything up, so I can't use this anymore. But I had to take it out because I needed to re-record this video. I love this product. I haven't heard a bad review of this product, but I have heard some people be a little bit like, I think that this is an incredible product. I think that it's super duper affordable. I don't think it is. I mean, it hasn't high coverage, but it isn't like heavy. I mean, I have wrinkles under my eyes, but it doesn't crease on me. It definitely lays inside my lines, but it doesn't crease during the day, which I think is awesome. I know that definitely some concealers do that. It does oxidize quite a bit. I have swatched it and then re-swatched it right next to it like a minute later, and it definitely oxidizes like crazy. It goes on very it's much more yellow once it has oxidized. So that is something to keep in mind if you want to purchase this product. Then go a light or two, or go a shade or two lighter than you would have. But Fair 5 is the most fair shade out there. In my first used and abused video, I talked about the Mono Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I actually have another product that from Anastasia Beverly Hills, or a palette, and it's the Subculture palette. You know that I love this palette. I think that this palette is so good, and I especially rave about the shade Axis and Electric, and it's also those shades that I have hit pan on. You can see that I have hit pan on Axis, but I don't know how well you can see that I have hit pan on Electric. But I think that this palette is an incredible palette. I don't know why it got such a bad rap. I think that a lot of people did bad reviews just because they wanted to hop on the bandwagon and they wanted to get the views. I'm not saying that everyone was lying, but I definitely think that some were a little bit more extreme than others. Some did their tutorials or their review videos like they have never done before. So I think that once everything kind of settled, I think that a lot of the people could agree on that it was a decent palette. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst. I love this palette. This is my holy grail palette. If they were to say that this was limited edition, I would have purchased one to have as a backup. That's how much I love this palette. But this palette is my favorite, but it is because of Axis and Electric. Electric is the most unique shade I have ever seen. It's a topper. I love to put on Axis all over my lid and then take Axis on top, or take Electric on top. If you know a cruelty-free dupe on the shade Electric and Axis, let me know, because I haven't found that. So yeah, let me know. Another palette that I have hit pan on and I have abused is the Beauty UK Ultimate Pro Contour Palette, and it looks like this. I am having this in my product panning series, which I will leave a link to up here, like my intro. I hate concealers that comes like this. The only concealers that I do enjoy are the Anastasia Beverly Hills one that comes in a jar, and then the concealers that comes in the contour palette kit, cream contour palette kit. I do really enjoy those, but other than that, I don't like concealers that comes like this. So the products that I am talking about is of course the cream contour palettes, or the cream contour shades, and I think that this is very nice. It is a little bit on the drier side, so if you want something that's a little bit more creamier, I would go for their stick or the e.l.f. contour cream contour palette. This is, as I said, a little bit drier, but it is very easy to blend. I blend this out with a Beauty UK brush. That is my favorite thing to do. I'm wearing it today. I think the cream contour just makes everything look so seamless, and it looks so natural, and that is the contour that I do. I don't use powder contour anymore. I don't know, but I don't like it. I really like this one, and it's vegan. The last product I have is a highlight, and this is from Becca. I have talked about that I don't like the packaging of Becca's highlight. They look so weird. This is the shade Opal, and as you can see, I have hit pan on this. I bought this summer. I will swatch it right here next to Rodeo Drive. As you can see, it's a lot darker. Well, a lot, but it is darker, so I can't really use this at the moment, because if I do, it's not going to look good. But when I'm using this during the summer, when I am a little bit more tan, this is the only thing that I use. As I said, I did buy this summer, and this is how much I used during the summer, because I loved it. It was the only thing I used, and now I'm thinking of purchasing Moonstone, because I think that that is a shade that I could use even if I'm tan, even if I'm pale. So I don't know. I would say that this has a similar texture to the Ofra ones. I would say that this has a little bit more reflex to it, and it has, both of them has this like wet effect that makes the skin look wet. As you can see, it doesn't look very textured. It just looks like it's wet and healthy and beautiful. So I really do enjoy them. That was all of the product that I had to talk about today. Please let me know, which product have you abused? Which product do you love? Which are your holy grails? I would love to know, because I think that this tag is so fun. There's something about products that you have hit pan on and that you really have used that I find to be so satisfying. So Let me know which products are your favorites, and if you're a YouTuber, do this tag because it's one of the best tags out there. But I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video if you liked it, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!